My name is Josh Andrus. I am the Executive Director of Project Confederation, an organization dedicated to seeking fair treatment for Western Canada within Confederation.
How do you like to unwind and have fun?
I like to go to hockey games. I like baseball. I like sports. I'll read The Athletic, I'll watch Sportsnet, I'll do a lot of stuff like that. I like to get out into the community as well. I'll go to, sporting events and stuff like that. So that's pretty much what I like to do.
What does fair treatment look like for provinces within the Confederation?
Well, since Alberta was created and Saskatchewan as well, we've effectively been used as a fiscal, I don't want to say whipping boy, but it's one of those things where for years, Alberta and Saskatchewan and the Western provinces have seen countless amount of dollars leave the province through various transfer programs and other social programs to fund programs in the rest of the country. It's gotten to the point where it's almost virtually every program, and it really creates a certain degree of alienation felt by Western Canadians within Confederation, given the fact that it's hard for us to get ahead when we're seeing so much money leave the province.
What was the main objective of your recent tour?
Yeah, so we went on a Can't Stop Alberta Tour. We were joined by Lindsay Wilson of Alberta Proud, Chris Sims of the Canadian Taxpayers Federation, Corey Morgan of the Western Standard, and some others. And the purpose of the tour was to get out into the communities around the province and get some feedback on how people are feeling about Alberta's position within Confederation. And the big topic, obviously, was the report done by LifeWorks that outlines the potential advantages and risks of an Alberta pension plan. And obviously that was a huge topic. It was in the news quite a bit, so it was really interesting to get out and get people's feedback.
How do you feel about the idea of Alberta adopting its own pension plan?
Well, the big thing is, so all that's happened so far is that a company called LifeWorks, which was formerly known as Morneau Chappelle, they issued a report commissioned by the Alberta government that outlined that over the last 57 years, being the entire existence of the Canada Pension Plan, Alberta has over-contributed every single year. If you add it up, there is an exit formula in the Canada Pension Plan Act that outlines that if a province were to leave, they would be entitled to their share of the assets. If you take the formula, which takes all of Alberta's contributions, subtracts the expenditures to the pensioners that are collecting, and adds compound interest, Alberta is owed $334 billion according to the LifeWorks report. There is about $650 billion in the fund in the Canada Pension Plan, so that would amount to 53% of the fund. LifeWorks also calculated that if we were to keep benefits the same for our pensioners, which is legally required by the Canada Pension Plan Act, that given the asset transfer, we would be able to cut our contribution rates by, I think it was 3.63%. So that's a huge payroll tax cut, not just to our citizens, but also to our businesses as well. It would give us the ability to enhance our economic activity. We would attract head offices, and it would essentially be a huge catalyst for even greater economic activity within the province of Alberta.
Why does the rest of Canada take Alberta and Saskatchewan for granted?
That's a hard question to ask. I think some people would contribute the experience to malice. I think it's just that people out east don't really think about Alberta very much. They're very much focused on the affairs of their own province. And to them, the cash transfers are just it's a part of being Canadian, right? We're very polite, we're always happy to look out for each other, but when it becomes a consistent theme, it creates a lot of tension. Just imagine being in a relationship where you're seeing, most of your money leaves your bank account every single month and being spent by someone else. And it's frustrating because we do have a lot of stuff to offer, a lot of very good business people, very good entrepreneurs, very good engineers, and very good ideas to offer, but it seems like we're just losing money.
What positive developments do you foresee for Alberta in the coming years?
I think over the next few years, we're really well positioned to take advantage of a growing economy. We have a very young population. We're highly educated in not just blue-collar jobs, but we have a very strong academic base as well. And if we can continue to grow and to attract young people here, we're going to be able to see a growth of economic activity that will really rival some of the fastest growing places in the world. So I am very optimistic about Alberta's future, and I'm really excited to see what the next few years, especially me being, 32 years old, like I'm excited to see what we can do over the next 30 years, especially given what we've done in the first 30 years of my life.
What's the best way for people to get a hold of you?
You can find me at projectconfederation.ca. If you go to our website, there is a subscribe button, a donate button, and a contact button. If you want to contact, just click contact. And you can reach me by email at info@projectconfederation.ca.